another weather forecast for the 22nd. Right now it is 8:30 a.m. and here's the view from Mount Hamilton looking into San Jose. No fog today, not much of a marine push. This is because of the low pressure system that we are expecting to get into our region by Tuesday and Wednesday and lingering on Thursday, so it's sort of scouring the marine layer right now. So if we look at our high temperatures today, they're going to be a little warmer because we don't have that marine influence, so we'll be in the mid to upper 80s. By the coast, it'll be a little cooler with highs in the 60s and maybe some 50s, but by San Francisco, we could get some mid to upper 60s and maybe scratch 70. But by Tuesday, we get a lot hotter. We'll be in the mid to upper 90s for San Jose and the interior areas, but by the coast, we'll probably be in the upper 60s and low 70s. By Morgan Hill and Gilroy, it might hit 100. That would be very interesting. But by San Francisco, we might scratch 80. So, yeah, pretty warm second day of fall. But by Wednesday, if we get the rain, we're going to be cooling down a lot. So we'll be in the mid to upper 70s. But by the coast, we're not going to be that cool, actually, because we have gotten that rain in the valleys. So there's not going to be that much of a difference, actually, between temperatures on the coast and in the interiors, because that rain is going to just cool everything down. It's actually going to keep the coast warmer because of that cloud cover. And it's also going to keep us warmer Wednesday in the morning because that cloud cover is just going to act as an insulator. So we won't see high temperatures, but we won't see super low temperatures either. Only about a 10-degree difference between morning lows and afternoon highs. So if we look at that that precipitable water that's going to come in, we'll look and we see it streaming up from the south. It'll probably hit the central coast a little harder, but nonetheless, that moisture is going to come up and stream our way and stay with us until about Thursday afternoon. So, and you can just see the spin in that, right? Isn't that beautiful? So, yeah. If we look at the vorticity map, you can see this low pressure system just spinning all of that moisture. This is at Wednesday morning, and then this is Thursday morning. So about a day it stays with us. These cutoff lows are pretty hard to predict, so we're going to see some nuances with this. But if we look at the rain that's going to come to us, it's probably going to hit the central coast a little bit harder, but we have a chance of seeing some showers, and pretty good one too. So, and this low could meander a little more eastward and bring us a better chance of showers. So all this batch of rain that's expected to hit the central coast now could be brought up to us and entirely miss the central coast. So these cutoff lows are super hard to predict. We're just going to have to keep on monitoring, and forecast could change. But if we look at the lightning, because we are worried about thunderstorms, there is a high lightning chance with these, and even into the Bay Area, there is going to be a pretty moderate risk of lightning. So we're going to have to watch that for dry lightning, and just the energy in the atmosphere you can see Wednesday night through Thursday morning. This is at Thursday at 2 a.m. and this is at Wednesday at 6 p.m. So window Wednesday afternoon through Thursday morning, we're going to have a pretty high chance for thunderstorms. And this energy, 500 joules, 400 joules, that's pretty good for some thunderstorms. And you can see that lightning flash density. So yeah, we could get some pretty good lightning flashes in if it shapes up like this. And you can see the precipitable waters there, so that's good. Chance for rain. The humidity in the upper levels is there, and the humidity in the lower-ish levels is also there. So we're going to have to watch for some heavy rain and some thunderstorms, and you can see that water vapor just streaming up from the south. Boom, and hits us. This is at Wednesday at 2 p.m. Okay, so let's get on to the ensemble members. Let's see what they say about the rain. So as you can see, the ensemble members don't really give a clear area, maybe on the Central Coast, but it's all scattered throughout the region. So we could get rain basically anywhere, from about, say, Santa Rosa through Santa Barbara. So we'll have to see. Forecast could change. This little bullseye could shift up here with these cutoff lows. It's all just depends on where this low shapes up. So we'll have to continue to monitor, but for right now, we look good for about 1/10 of an inch. And as you see, it's all spread across the board, which means this low could basically go anywhere. All the models are saying basically something different. This low could be up here and bring some rain up here. This low could be here and bring rain here. But a lot of them are saying that the majority of it will hit the Central Coast, but we still have a good chance of rain here, about 1/10 of an inch, and locally higher in thunderstorms. So if we look at, I already showed you the moisture. If we just look at how much rain might hit the ground, this is San Jose right here. Let's look. This is the reflectivity. This is what the radar might look like. This is a Tuesday at 12 p.m. You can see the timestamp right there. I'll just scroll through it. So yeah, pretty good chance of showers. This is that Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday 1 p.m. So showers streaming up from the south. So yeah, we're going to have a chance for rain, and the precipitable water will be high. This is the NAM short range model. About 1.5 inches of precipitable water. That's very good. That would bring us some good rain. And the moisture's there. Moisture in the lower levels is a little less, but as you can see, it's actually streaming up from the south, so we might have a better chance Thursday night, as I said, because that energy, like I said before, is going to be mainly coming in Wednesday afternoon through Thursday night, so we might have a chance for nocturnal thunderstorms. And you can see that there too. That moisture is still streaming up even by Wednesday afternoon, and this moisture is really going to get concentrated near us Wednesday night through Thursday early morning. So we're going to have our best chance from Wednesday afternoon through Thursday about 5 a.m. That's our best chance for showers and maybe a rumble of thunder. And I actually think that the maybe a rumble of thunder is actually going to be a pretty good chance. You can just see that beautiful low spinning. So wherever this purple is where you have a lot of energy, and is where you're going to get a lot of a good chance for rain or thunderstorms. And you can see that energy really streams up to us by Wednesday afternoon. So yeah, we're going to have a pretty good chance for rain. And if I just look at it a little closer, if you want to see. Oh, I guess it doesn't let me look. Never mind. If you want to just look a little close, I'll keep it up for a minute. That's us right in there, and you can see these purples indicating a good chance for rain and thunderstorms. That just indicates basically the energy and the vorticity and the spin, which would give thunderstorms the energy. And you can just see that beautiful low pressure system just spinning up. It's going to bring all that moisture with it. Just spin it up into our area. Purple is the high moisture, so that is going to go into San Jose. And if we look at the total cloud cover, we're probably going to be pretty cloudy Wednesday and Thursday morning. Cloud cover just streams up from the south. So yeah, pretty excited. Hopefully we get some pretty good rain and thunderstorms. If we look at the how cold the cloud tops will be, anything blue or green just shows a good thunderstorm. So that's just how much the cloud rises. If it rises higher, it's a thunderstorm. If it if it stays a little lower and only rises a little bit, maybe just a chance of showers. If we look, you can see that blue and green, and it streams up over our area with some light blue. It's not too strong of thunderstorms, but we could get a chance of seeing some lightning. So yeah, interesting stuff. And this could materialize and give us some pretty exciting weather event. So I'm very excited. If you look at our 5-day forecast, Monday today, we do have slight fire danger in the Central Valley. Not so much here. The offshore winds won't make it that strong here, but we still have a 10 to 15 mile per hour range for gusts. So we're just watching fire danger. But today's not going to be too hot, maybe only near 90 degrees. But by Tuesday, we're going to probably be in the mid to upper 90s. Partly cloudy as that storm system comes in. Not bringing any rain yet, so we don't have to worry about Tuesday's plans being messed up. But we could hit 100 degrees in some places. So let's stay in the shade, drink a lot of water, and put on sunscreen when we're walking. We should be putting sunscreen on at all times, but yeah. Just Tuesday, since it's a lot harder, if you're doing any outdoor activities, just be mindful of the heat. Wednesday will cool down with that extra cloud cover and that rain. We have a 50% chance of thunderstorms. That cloud cover will keep our morning lows a little bit higher, so it might feel a little muggy and warm in the morning. Like I said, if you ever lived in Florida, it's probably going to feel a little like that Wednesday, Thursday. But yeah, like I said, only about a 10-degree difference between the lows and the highs just because of that cloud cover, keeping the mornings low and keeping the afternoons low too, because not as much light is being let in, so it doesn't heat the surface as much. And especially if that rain, if we get any rain, or when we get rain actually, I should say, because it's looking more likely, it's definitely going to cool our temperatures down. By Thursday, we'll heat up a little bit, but if we do get rain in the morning, like I said again, these temperatures will go down. If we don't get any rain, these temperatures might go up. But again, the morning lows, it's going to be a little, they're going to be a little more higher on Thursday too, because of that cloud cover. And yeah, I put a 60% chance of thunderstorms for Thursday, because we have a little bit more of a higher chance Thursday morning, not so much Thursday afternoon. Thursday afternoon looks pretty dry, but that humidity will still be left, so it's going to still feel pretty muggy and humid. But Thursday morning, we might have a chance for some pretty good rain and a few thunderstorms. By Friday, since that cloud cover is gone and that low pressure system is exiting, it's going to leave us with some cool temperatures in the morning, so it might feel a little chilly. Still going to be humid Friday, but not too much. Just going to feel that tad bit of humidity in the air, so yeah. And we're going to start warming up again, but not too much. Maybe only lower to mid 80s. That's about it. So yeah, 2 exciting weather days. Watch out for fire danger today. Don't light any campfires and leave them unattended, because the wind could spark those embers and make them fly across and light some dangerous fires. So let's just be careful today. By Tuesday, we're going to be pretty hot, and Wednesday and Thursday, we have our rain chance. Okay, guys, I will talk to you tomorrow. Exciting weather ahead. We're going to get more detailed on these rain chances for us. But yeah, pretty excited. Hope you are too. Thank you.